Holy shit! Whoa, that is unbelievable.
Top 10 radar, yeah, we on your radar.
Fantastic.
That's amazing.
Yeah, we on your.
Here at MXR, we are creatives driven by a passion for exploring new technologies that enables us to push the boundaries of what's possible. The Apple Vision Pro opens up a new world, enabling us to craft immersive experiences that take our storytelling to another level. Our immersive projects are designed to take the viewer beyond the screen and put them right inside the narrative.
Our focus is on creating something that makes you feel alive, surrounds you, engages your senses, and makes you part of the story. Editing immersive content is completely different to a regular movie. It's like the viewer is the director. This means slower editing and create a visual flow that guides the viewer through this experience.
Sound is definitely a key player here. It's not about just watching, it's about feeling the experience and making every detail as immersive as possible.
When we see people's faces light up, like Novak Djokovic experiencing our ASICS movie, that's exactly why we do it.
Congratulations, this is a wonderful idea.
We want to create moments that inspire and connect.
It's about creating something special. People will walk away and they will remember. And in this point, you know that we have done something really new for the market.
So how are we creating content for the Apple Vision Pro? Well, let's start with the cameras. So we either shoot with Canon or Red cameras because we need 8K resolution and 60 frames per second at least. In fact, even 8K is not enough resolution because the Apple Vision Pro has a 7K display per eye, and we shoot with a dual fisheye lens. In order to get the resolution we need for this final device, we use some very sophisticated AI upscaling to upscale to 16K master files, and we have to shoot 60 frames per second at least because for immersive experiences, I think we believe 60 frames per second is as low as you can go. Working on set is also very different from traditional shooting because you shoot fisheye lenses, which means everything in front of the lens will be in frame, which makes it pretty challenging to hide lights, stands, microphones, grip, dollies, whatever. So you have to be very careful that you actually don't have anything in front of the lens because it will be in your shot. So monitoring a live image is actually very tricky on set because you shoot with a fisheye lens, everything is warped and you cannot zoom in too much into the live image and you cannot de-warp it. So what I usually do, I put myself into the spot where I would put the camera and look with my own eyes, and if it looks good, it will definitely look good in the final output. So camera movement is something we use a lot to add drama and enhance a shot. But you have to be very careful about this because if the camera moves too quickly or the level of the camera goes off, your audience will get motion sick and they will not enjoy the movie. So what we do is we use a gimbal to lock the horizon and to move the camera in a very, very controlled and stable way. We could also use a dolly, but the problem with the dolly is that you will get the tracks in frame. So when we use a dolly, we always use our scissor crane and put the gimbal on top so we can extend the scissor crane over the tracks so we don't have any tracks visible below the camera. The same goes with camera position. If the camera position is too low or too high without any reason for storytelling, then the audience will feel uncomfortable. They will feel too short or they will feel like floating in the sky. So actually camera height and camera position and different perspectives is something that we play with, but I think it always has to have like a storytelling reason.
Post-production is where it all comes together. Editing immersive content is completely different because you're stitching together a whole world, not just a story.
So post-production is a super crucial step. We developed a sophisticated workflow to ensure the highest quality output. We shoot in 8K, edit de-warped proxies, and after approval, we apply advanced denoising technologies using tools like Neat Video. Because we believe that even the slightest digital noise can ruin an immersive experience. Because our own eyes, they don't have any noise at all. So that's why we're very specific about denoising. Then we process the footage in Mistika for de-warping, convergence, and spatial alignment before upscaling it with Topaz AI to create the final 16K master file.
Sound plays a major role when it comes to perceiving the immersive experience. We always try to layer as many sounds as possible to get this three-dimensional feeling. Although the sound system of the Apple Vision Pro is really great, I think it's really important to nail the sounds to emphasize the storytelling of the immersive experience.
We know that not many people have access to an Apple Vision Pro because it's pretty expensive and it's not even available in all of the countries. In fact, where we are based in Austria, you cannot go to an Apple store and buy it. So that's the reason why we created something that we call booth experiences. It is a unique way of bringing the devices to different venues, showrooms, roadshows, paired with a tailored app that we develop to showcase the movie for our clients in that space.
There's a lot of sort of restrictions in with the headsets, new hardware. So it's about finding kind of workarounds and a solution to be able to take this content and display it in the best way possible within the headset. So one of the big restrictions of the Apple Vision Pro is it's not easy just to take it and to give it to someone else and they can use it very easily. They have to jump through a lot of hoops with calibrating it to their own eyes. We found a way ourselves where you can bypass those limitations and actually jump into the experience. So the solution we found is to create a custom immersive video player that we can brand for different projects and clients. Working with MXR, our real goal is to just try and get this technology in the hands of more people, more brands, to allow brands to really showcase themselves in more exciting ways.
So where is this all going? We think this is just the beginning. We're continuously experimenting, testing, and finding new ways to tell stories that push the boundaries of what's possible. And we are super excited to see where this takes us next.